I've been in Turkey where there really weren't that many cases. And I'm just like, texting her like, hey, I'm not doing that quarantine. I'm not doing that quarantine. And she just kind of keeps ignoring it, So I'll be like, I'm not doing the quarantine. And she'll just be like, send me your flight information. So finally we land and I'm like, I'm not getting in that car if I'm stuck at your place for 2 weeks. And she basically sent some super long message like, being a mom, just like, you better get in this car or I'll turn around, and you don't know how many people have been worried about you. So immediately get in the car and we immediately get in this like huge fight. Like, I hadn't seen her in 3 months, and right away we're already fighting, and basically didn't talk the whole car ride. And I just went home and went to sleep. And then since then I've been stuck here, and things have gotten better, but really it was just like 24, 48 hours of just like, hectic, always kind of on edge, always thinking worst case scenario. And then once I finally landed in Nashville, I knew I could just like breathe and just be like, all right, that is, whatever just happened was super crazy. I'll process it later, but I'm back now. I know I can breathe and relax. So yeah, basically since Friday, I've been in Paris, Tennessee. It's where my mom moved. So just been like kind of laying low, just watching a bunch of HBO, and yeah, basically doing nothing. But I feel great, which is obviously the most important thing. I feel fine. I don't think I was, I don't know anyone that has it that I was exposed to. So yeah, that's kind of my story. It was definitely a crazy 24 hours, but then fortunately, the season got canceled yesterday, so it wasn't. If it didn't get canceled, I would have been pretty upset, and like you said, it would have been a bunch of whole what ifs, what if this, and so I'm happy I ended up kind of beating the curve. But yeah, they announced yesterday officially like seasons, it's not postponed, it's completely done. So that was really smart of my GM to kind of just call the shot early.
Well, you had to recognize it, I think, and that's where some people have had that and some didn't. And imagine if you were trying to get back now.
Right. I know Germany is closing its borders, and when you do that, obviously people are allowed to leave, but when you do that, they basically cancel all flights out because they know no Germans are going to leave knowing they can't get back in. So yeah, I know it's super. It's got to be crazy hard. And since then, they put the ban on UK. So yeah, it's been crazy. I was gonna say, like, with my GM, like, we were the first players in the whole league to go home. So like, we were going home and messaging other Americans for other teams, and they're like, nah, man, they're telling us to stay put. So we were thinking like, what the heck? But yeah, exactly. But yeah, it just so happened, he kind of knew. He kind of knew what was up, because he's been like hiding out in Dubai for a week now. I guess that they don't have it in Dubai yet, so he just got out. Yeah, he got out and was like, man, I'm not messing with this at all. So he's been on the side of cautious. But it was, yeah, it was just I think the hardest part was obviously how fast it all happened, and not really being able to process it, and then also really not being able to say goodbye to a bunch of guys that you spent the last 7.5 months with. Working out, hanging out, just doing, how teams are. It ends up being more of a family. So I got to see 2 or 3 of them before I left. But other than that, it was like, just group message, like everyone being like, "Is this actually happening?" And that's been the crazy part, because with all teams, but especially professional teams, you almost never bring back, the exact same group of guys. Somebody has to do something. So, yeah, that was that. You just have to live with it. But I'm in a good place. It just, man.
So being home now, is that are you actually isolated in a room then, or?
Nah, my mom's got like a 3-bedroom. It's a nice little like spot back in the woods. But I'm not like stuck in a room. She's kind of being a trooper and just putting her, I guess, health on the line. And it's just us hanging out, which has been nice, because I was telling her yesterday, I think this is the longest I've stayed with her since high school. Yeah, which has been fun. It's been crazy, but I mean, yeah, just like little stuff like that. Like I said, you try and take away any positives that you can, just cause. But yeah, I mean, isolated in the sense that it's just me and her. I mean, we've had people like at her church. They come and drop off food every day. Like they'll ask us what we want and maybe go pick up, like a Sonic or something, and come drop it off, which is funny. But yeah, just me and her. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the phone a lot, just talking to people because with the time difference over in Germany, obviously it's a little bit harder. So just catching up with people, but yeah, just trying to be on the side of safe. I mean, I don't know how long I'll be doing it this strict, but I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not going out, going to bars or any of that. That you saw people doing this weekend. I mean, that's crazy.
Well, and that's the thing now. I think people are probably not doing that as well, which is helpful.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
lot of people that were like, "Hey man, come on," it's like, no, I actually don't think that's correct.
yeah, I mean, with the whole St. Patrick's thing, I mean, I know everyone's logic is, oh, well, I'm not gonna get it, but it doesn't matter if you get it or who gets it. It's just the fact that with that many people being social, someone is bound to get it, and when someone's bound to get it, another person's bound to get it, But yeah, I mean, I saw yesterday the mayor, all the Broadway bars are closing and stuff like that, so hopefully. It's just weird. I mean, no one knows what's going to happen, in the next coming day. I mean, or the next coming weeks or months, and
Well, and Dave, for that matter, I mean, I'm sure there's something different coming out of the briefing right now.
yeah, I mean, seriously, but even with how many, are we going to start getting more tests out? I mean, man, it really is uncharted territory. I know I was talking to my college coach yesterday, and he was saying, okay, on 9/11, obviously some things slowed down then. I think maybe for a week they didn't have sports, and I think for maybe a week they didn't do travel. But the last time that he's even read about something like this happening, where basically things were canceled or shut down for months, was I guess D-Day, or whenever they declared for World War II. And he was reading stuff on SEC Story. They do some documentaries, and some of the best college football players went from being maybe, I don't know, up for the Heisman or up for this award to literally being in the draft, in a matter of hours. You go from being some star to now sacrificing your life for the country. I mean, he was saying that's the last time he can really think of something maybe this drastic. And I mean, it's unreal. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not like it's something that's like chaotic in the sense of, I don't know, where you're on the run. I mean, this is just something where, okay, now we're just, instead of your mind going a million miles an hour, it's the exact opposite. All you have now is time to ponder. You know what I mean? Like with me traveling for that 24 hours, I couldn't really process anything, and now it's the complete total opposite. You're literally, all you are doing is processing things. I mean, all you are doing is sitting back and wondering, okay, what is actually going on, rather than maybe a situation where you're just relying on instinct, But I mean, yeah, literally affected anyone from Grayson Murphy, to LeBron James. I mean, to Obama. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It doesn't matter who you are. This has affected your life. There's no immunity. Maybe you're not getting sick, but it's affected your day-to-day life and your routine, which to me is obviously not a positive, but it is a cool thing. Like it does put things into perspective. Like it doesn't matter who you are. And I think the same way about time. Like it doesn't matter who you are. If you wake up from sleeping and you're 30 minutes away and you got to be in a meeting in 10 minutes, there's no way you're getting there on time. Time really stops for no one. And, it kind of shows maybe people aren't as powerful as you think, or, we have this idea that, people are superheroes, and it really isn't necessarily, to that extent. And things like this put that into perspective. But,
Looking, I guess, kind of going backwards real quick. I mean, really quick, what was this season like? Like, I mean, I know that's a loaded question in terms of you guys were weeks away from potentially playing in the playoffs here, but what are some of the things you take away looking back that you guys kind of think about, right? Like, hey, you got roughly a season of professional
mean, I would just say, my biggest takeaway obviously is this, just like you said, not the no closure. And, but I mean, if I was able to like look at it as in a sense of, okay, let's reflect on my rookie year